Hey guys, welcome to Mindset Medicine. My name is Chris Carton.
And my name is Kevin Carton, and if you can't tell by our last names and stunning, similarly good looks, we're brothers.
So guys, the science is out nowadays that the way that we think and the patterns of thought that we consistently hold in our mind have a profound effect on our physical and our mental health. So your patterns of thought that you currently operate in affect your emotions, which affect your actions, which ultimately affect the results that you see in your life. So what you may not know is that your brain is neuroplastic. And what this means is that when you consistently think about something or you consistently hold habits, your brain makes it easier and easier to perform those habits and to kind of go along into those patterns of thought. So the awesome thing about your brain being neuroplastic, and everyone's is, mine is, this guy's is, yours is too, is that you can slowly change these patterns over time by refocusing your attention on what you consistently think about and the habits that you hold and you operate in your life. So what that means is you can place your attention on things you want to happen and starve out the things that you don't want to happen, thereby changing your patterns. So the patterns of thought that we're talking about here are called your paradigms.
And paradigms, there's only two ways to change your paradigms or your patterns of thought, behavior, and actions. And so the two ways are an emotional impact, which is usually negative, whether it's car crash, diagnosis, breakup, losing someone, or anything of the negative side. Most people wait for that. So that's the first way. But the second way, which is what we're sharing with you here and offering you and that you tune into, is a structure of support over time. So what we'll share here is things that really have impacted our lives that we know work. So subscribe, tune in, and soak up all of this information that we're sharing with you, because it can and will have an immediate impact in your life when you watch, but also as you consistently stay tuned with us and learn with us.
So I'm sure you're guessing, like, why us? Like, why a couple of guys just sitting here? So everything that we're about to share with you on our channel, we've either implemented in our own life or are currently implementing, and we've seen amazing results. So just a short background of myself. I used to suffer from a lot of anxiety, and it stemmed from the fact that I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life, and I felt like everything was happening to me, not through me. I didn't feel like I had a lot of control over what I was doing, the thoughts that I was thinking, and really, like, when you kind of feel that way, your whole life just kind of spirals out of control. And so by finding a structure of support and a mentor for myself and learning about all these principles through consistent study, I was able to rewire my brain through that neuroplasticity I talked about earlier. And I quit my job as an accountant, which I didn't really like doing. And now I'm in school studying acupuncture, and I'm looking to be a healer. And I love my life. I love everything that I'm doing right now. And I never thought that I would feel this way if you asked me a couple of years ago. And it's all because I really surrounded myself with this structure and, got in this. So it's
Absolutely.
a little bit,
Yeah, and I mean, the transformation I've seen in him is amazing. Just alone with that anxiety, but let alone, quitting his job and then doing what he loves right now, it's amazing. And personally for me, I have a similar story. I didn't suffer from anxiety, but I was in a program for schooling for pharmacy. I was going to be a pharmacist, and I just didn't like what I was doing. Didn't like what I was learning, really. I love the science aspect, but I was seeing, because I was working at Rite Aid Pharmacy as an intern, and I kept seeing the same people come back again and again, treating symptoms rather than the actual cause. And I really wanted to make an impact that was lasting, that caused serious change, that is reliable, repeatable, and actually sustainable. And so I just wanted to do something different, and I got into a structure of support, learned from people who came before me that knew what they were talking about, cared about me and my results. And when I did implement the things that they taught me, then my life transformed. And now, years later, I'm a certified life coach. I coach people from all around the world. I can proudly say I'm an international coach, and I love my life. And I would not have been I would not be living this life if it wasn't for a structure of support.
Right.
So that's why we're creating this, so we can provide a structure of support based on what we've learned, based on what we're implementing in our lives right now, and that's actionable, easy actionable things that you can take and do today.
Definitely. And honestly, the way that he just feels, like I can feel his energy just talking about this stuff, and I'm sure he can feel mine when we talk about this stuff. Like we care about this a lot, and again, like we know how we feel in our lives, and we just want to share this with you so that you can feel this way yourself as well. So again, come along. We're gonna go on a journey together. Tune in, up your level of participation, and
Subscribe.
yeah, and it's gonna be great, guys.
Yes, absolutely. Come along with this journey. Subscribe right now. Tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your husband.
Hide your kids. Your wife.
No, don't hide them. Bring them to the channel. But yeah, so we'll be seeing you in the next couple videos, all right?